Let me reel it back in. All right, what's up, beautiful people? This is your boy Calvin with my beautiful wife,
Helen.
and welcome to Couples Canvas. And look, it's a special episode. Special episode today. Why is it a special episode? Because we have special people that is on the episode with us, and this episode is about to be next level turned up. Next level turned up. This is about to be an amazing episode because we have senior pastor of CTBT, chosen to be transparent church, Pastor Broderick James. Say something to the people.
Well, greetings and salutations to each and every one of you. Bless you in the acceptable year of our Lord. No, I'm just playing. What's up, y'all? What's going on? Excited to be here. I told them I was going to behave today. That's why I did that. But you should have saw your face. But excited to be here. Man, this is, y'all be killing it. So to be in this space with y'all is, yeah, I'm nervous. And I'll never be nervous, but I'm nervous. This 20 years, y'all. They just celebrated 20 years. So, right. They just celebrated 20 years. So, yeah, we here to learn, too. We here to learn.
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, go ahead on and while you're in the mic, talk to the people about your amazing wife.
Oh, my God. Her sweet, precious. I'm going to go to the Baptist day. She's the butter in my grits.
Butter.
The jelly to my peanut butter. The caramel on my ice cream. No, I'm just playing. Y'all, my wife is here with us today, Pastor LaJoy James. I'm excited because I don't think, how long has it been?
I haven't been, maybe 2 years.
2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, she haven't been behind the microphone in 2 years.
Yep. Or his prayer call live. So yeah,
it's been.
Wow, Couples Canvas that brought out of retirement. Come on.
2 years, yeah.
Come on, Happy New Year's.
Happy
New Year's.
Thank
He petty. I thought the years on that. I heard the years on that.
You better be glad you my brother.
Y'all, this is going to be an amazing episode. Different episode, as y'all can already tell. And if you ain't about laughter, then go ahead and click off Couples Canvas. Look, y'all know how we do
leave
it.
a comment before you leave so we can get credit for it.
Yeah, subscribe.
And share.
Like, share, and subscribe. Go ahead on and do that right now. Like, share, and subscribe to Couples Canvas. And the first person to comment right now on this episode, I got a $25 gift card that I'm sending your way. So if you're paying attention to this episode, stand by. We're going to send you your gift card.
25. I need my phone so I can comment.
That's not how that works.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Look, y'all, we excited. This is going to be an amazing, like I said, amazing episode. We are jumping into the 5 love languages. We've been talking about it. We are in season 2. And like Pastor said, man, we just celebrated 20 amazing years in Jamaica, man.
In Jamaica!
I love it. I
didn't see my wife coming with that one. But
tell us about that trip, though.
It was.
Of course, Jamaica is beautiful, but they are still in recovery. It was construction everywhere, but it was really amazing, a blessed time to get away, spend time with each other, rejuvenate, not hear mama, apostle, pastor, whatever. We were not responsible for any of our duties back home. We had a break from all of those things, so it was definitely a blessed time.
And
that's
y'all
my
look
take
refreshed.
on it. Yes.
Y'all look refreshed.
Yes, Lord.
And youthful.
Yes.
Yes, Lord. I got my strength.
I knew it. I knew it was coming.
Oh, I didn't even much have to go on airplane mode because I was in Jamaica, man. You got to have an international plan to call me.
I knew it.
Oh, man.
But no, we had an amazing time. The moment of Jamaica was the spa. The spa was absolutely great.
See, now you about to see why you had to say that.
It was like, oh my God, it was anointed. It was sanctified.
We should have started off at the spa because
Yes.
if we had known, it was good.
They told me, look, now I don't want to stir you, all right?
I'm stirred
I
when
know.
he said spa.
They said,
Jamaica was another stir.
They said it was unlimited smoothies.
Mm-hmm.
Unlimited.
Smoothies were really good.
And they were so good, I thought I was drunk.
I house in the bed.
Yo,
And there was no
Talk to me.
alcohol
Oh
in.
my God.
I asked 3-4 times.
Tell
I
her what
said,
you asked.
I said, hey, and there's no alcohol in this, right? And she said no. I said, then why do I feel drunk?
Every flavor.
Oh my
It was
God.
so good. It was fresh. I watched her cut up the
Ginger.
ginger, pineapple, watermelon, cucumbers.
Y'all speaking her
Sounds so
love.
refreshing.
It was.
Look, let me tell you how good it was. So good to those that's watching. I went and got a new ice machine, specifically just.
Seriously.
Yeah, she can control it from her phone. I want to make sure that whatever that ice was they had, we need that same ice.
Make that ice.
Yes,
it
Lord.
like-
what
On the
brand
way-
is that?
On the way to the house.
Oh,
Yes,
wow.
Lord.
From the phone.
From the phone. I'm on the airplane making sure the ice machine is on. You got your cup ready.
Yeah,
That sound like you.
I need that.
It was good. It was really good.
Sound
Cannot wait to take a couple strip. Really,
Yeah.
we
Oh, we
generated
gonna
a
have a
couple
time.
strip and go.
DR.
Yeah, DR.
That's my other spot.
Yeah, that's where we're gonna go. DR. Punta Cana.
Yeah.
Yes, orderly.
Or
Don't leave
Santo
it.
Domingo, because it's beautiful out there. Santo Domingo.
Okay, let's make it happen.
That'll be-
Couples
I've
canvas.
never
We
been
get some
into.
water.
I've never. All y'all have been
Yes,
international
That's
but me.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Water.
We're gonna go.
We got.
Matter of fact, the next person that come in right now gonna pay our way to DR.
Hey!
Amen. Amen.
We believe it.
Let me check
We
my.
receive it.
The Zell ain't came through yet.
Look, shout out. Look, I'm telling you to all the couples that's out there. We hope that you already enjoying this particular episode, and we freestyling this episode because we want to come from the heart.
Yeah.
As we're talking about the 5 love languages, words of affirmation, words that heal, and words that hurt. So we're gonna flow from that for a little bit, but we just gonna also open up from the heart, talk about couples, talk about relationship, and then talk about this affirmation. Why affirmations is important. Why you got to be careful what you say to your spouse, to your real, that she your helpmate, not your hurt mate.
Come on.
Just pour and more pouring. We've been blessed, like they said, to be married now 20 amazing
20
years,
years.
and
Love that.
it doesn't even much seem like it because we're still young.
Facts.
Yes.
But we praise God for it. Like we started with a lot of couples, and God has kept us. And I can say honestly, it's been about 98% good. It's about 2% bad. Would you say about 2%?
Oh, I would have said 99.9, but all right.
I
let's
know
say
that's right.
98.
I know that's.
Oh.
She say you better not. You the 2%. I'm whole milk.
Hello.
Well, see, I said 98% because she get a percent, and then I get a percent.
Oh, I like
Okay,
that.
Oh, that was
I
nice.
like that.
Okay.
I like
Yeah.
that's cold. Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's
But
cold.
y'all can half up to one.
That's cold.
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
You know, 0.5.
Point
Would-
0.5.
it would be Pastor Joy. Just,
you.
just let me win. That's-
Just one round. Now y'all see what I go through. I'm fighting for my life. That's good though.
So, words of affirmation. Talk about it a little bit. Let's start from the left to the right. Words of affirmation. Pastor BJ.
Wait, left.
Oh God. So I honestly believe in relationships, I'll speak from a man's perspective. You never have to put your hands on a woman to abuse her, because your words hit harder than your hands ever will. The Bible says, and I know this ain't a biblical, but we biblical, so it's like that you reap what you sow. I always like to use this analogy because Adam named Eve. He literally named Eve, so that means she became what he called her. So if you call your wife crazy, she gonna be crazy. If you
Cray,
call
cray.
her lazy, she's going to be lazy. If you say she's no good, she literally becomes. We've been talking about seed this whole month. She literally becomes the seed of what you say. So it's very important that I learn more than anything I could buy my wife, more than anything I could try to do. This is her episode because she's a word of affirmation. Build me up with your words, but don't say the words and not mean it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think for me, that's the biggest thing, that whenever you speak to your spouse, make sure you're saying what you mean, and they know that you're not just saying you're the love of my life because I want some later on. You're not just saying you the love of my life because I saw a post on social media and it made me feel bad about not loving on you. No, I'm saying you're the love of my life because there's fruit behind every word that I say. So yeah.
That's good. I can say for like words of affirmation for me is I always want to not just build like my husband up, but it's almost like you want to go out your way to make someone feel like they're good and worth it because you've been through things like what Lady Helen and I was just talking about earlier. Like you've been through things like what rejection feels like. You know what words could do because they do cut deep. Like words, like they remember back in the day we used to say words don't hurt. No, words
sticks and
do
stone
hurt.
can
Might
break my bones, but words
they actually
You're
do hurt.
lying.
And they stay with you. So with building up, it's just I want to piggyback off him and what he said because I do remember a time in our relationship where we was trying to become pregnant, and I said something to him on the lines of, "You're the reason why because of your like," and not knowing the things that he's dealing with, like what he's dealing with eternally, and words, and that hurt, that hurt, and just like put him in that place, like hurt me even more because like. Dang, you really said something like that to him?
Yeah.
You really, really? You never want to become that person, and you just became just that. So that's why I'm very mindful on what I say and how I say it. And even in here, like if it, let me rebuke it right now. Like, so I am like so that's why I stay quiet a lot and don't say much because I want to make sure everything I'm saying is to help you, not to harm you.
Yes. Oh,
That's
right
so
there. To help you, not to harm you.
Yeah.
I love that. Yeah. And like you just said, being mindful of what you say. I try my best to be Calvin's biggest cheerleader.
Yes, Lord.
Preach, King.
Not only just to hype him up, genuinely hyping him up
Yes.
to let him know, if he needs that second win, my words will uplift him and give him that confirmation that he is on the right track with whatever he's doing, whether it's something in church, in our household, with the kids, business-wise, whatever it is. So much so that if I'm bringing accountability to him, he can trust my level of accountability or what may feel like criticism. He'll know that it's coming from a good place because I've already affirmed him in areas that, he might have needed that affirmation. So, yeah. Words of affirmation, it really is super important and vital. Not just saying gaslighting somebody or love bombing somebody, and it's not really the truth. And we building something.
Yeah.
That's
And
good.
we're still building.
That's good.
There's so much that was said in just that particular session right there. Whoever was calling me, they watching us live right now, and they're about to sponsor Couples Canvas. So go ahead and hit the like, share, and
Couples
subscribe.
Canvas. Cancun, you the sponsor.
Subscribe.
I know that's right.
Right there. I was listening to Pastor BJ. He said, "Seed what you say."
Yeah.
And I lost it because I'm looking at all these seeds that's in the building right now.
Here they go.
Join us on Sundays. That way you can see it in house for
Here
yourself.
they go.
Not to just take our word for it.
Not
But
after
I'm just
Sunday,
using
no.
my imagination. I'm like, man, what if every seed had something to say?
Ooh,
That's good.
wow.
And I know this don't have nothing to do with the episode,
that's
but we're
good.
in
Come
the
on,
building.
come on.
Oh, that's
And
Man,
I'm
that's
thinking
good.
about every seed because as Pastor has been doing his lives, he's been writing on the board, those that's been seeding what they've been listening to.
Yeah.
That's been good, to the ears. And I believe that, when things are good to the ears, it just makes the relationship so much better.
Yeah, absolutely.
So much better. And I remember a season when we were younger in our marriage, and for about 2.5 seconds, I didn't think I was fertile either. I was like, something obviously have to be wrong with me.
Yeah.
And thank God, that the words of affirmation of just encouraging, let's just keep trying. Let's just keep trying. Let's just keep trying. And then I remember the one day we was in Long Beach. I was stationed in Seal Beach, and she called me and she said, "Are you sitting down?" And I said, "Somebody done died." I said,
Yep.
"Oh, Jesus." I was on the basketball court hooping. I was like, "Hey, y'all, I got to pause real quick. I think I got some bad news." And I remember sitting down in the chair. I said, "I'm sitting down now. What's going on?" She was like, "I'm pregnant." I lost it.
Man.
Uh,
Did you run around the court?
I said, "Hey, let's go get the drink." She pregnant. I was like, she pregnant. I'm about to be a
God.
daddy. I was like, we gotta go get drunk. I was like, we gotta go get drunk. That's
Why
my.
not?
I was not pastor then, y'all, but yeah, I went and got drunk.
He just didn't know it. He hadn't stepped into
The
that
calling
calling.
was on
Yeah,
his life.
I hadn't accepted the calling, y'all.
He
I
was
was
running.
I was playing with the calling, but I was not playing with the bottle.
No,
And went-
I told her, and I've informed the church, she cannot tell me in specific places.
Yes.
She has to tell me like at home, in bed, something. We can't be anywhere because I keep having the same vision of running down the street in whatever state of clothing I'm in. Have I not told you this?
Yes, you have.
So I understand your sentiment, sir. I understand.
I would lose it. I would lose it for y'all. Come on. That's for anyway. It's just a rejoicing moment.
Yeah, it really is, especially when that's something that you hunger, you desire. The word joy really is an understatement.
And shout out to our 3 amazing kids. But that one, I was like, man, God, that's it. We good. We done.
Our 4 amazing.
And we're 4 because Desi's gone. I love you, Desi, but.
He was
Yeah.
talking about 3 that's left
at
in
the
the house,
house.
but we know we got 5.
I'm at 43 now.
Look,
Soon
I
to
ain't
be.
want to say nothing. I was like, when he said 3, I was
He
like,
said
wait,
he had 4
hold on.
kids.
No, I thought I understood what he said. He
Yeah,
was
the
saying
3.
like the 3 in the house.
The 3 in the house and Desi.
Love you, Destiny.
Destiny's
Love
the
you.
oldest, but when Destiny came, we was like, man, that's good. Then 5 years later, another one came. 5 years later, another one came.
That's
and then
crazy. Just
5 years later, another one
5.
came. But the next 5, oh,
I told him what you said.
there shall not be another.
Amen.
I told
We're
Lady
finished
I
and
told
done.
Lady Helen what you
Finished.
said.
I
And,
asked.
uh,
5 is coming up.
Oh, you already.
I told her what you told.
her?
I told her.
On Jamaica.
It's time for another. Hey,
We are passing.
I say they gonna come back
We're
with a Jamaica
passing the
baby.
mantle.
name him Kingston.
We
Name him Kingston. Kingston.
We are passing the mantle.
You gonna name
The
him
waters
Kingston?
was right, but the seed stayed. In Jamaica, man.
In Jamaica.
I told him.
So look, y'all, some marriages aren't broken. They just starving because of lack of encouragement. Lack of encouragement.
That's
Where
good.
we see so many marriages that are starving because either the wife don't speak into the husband's life or either the husband doesn't speak into the wife's life. Why? Another reason why words of affirmation is so important. So I want to start from a wife, and then we'll go back the opposite way of what that means to you how you feel about that when I say, some marriages aren't broken. It's not that the marriage is broken. They just don't know how to talk to each other.
Yeah. They need some life. Words have life.
They need a healing.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, it is what it is, but you can go through and redo that. If you are not speaking life into your spouse, your husband, your wife, go back and do that. Of course, you can't take back all of the stuff that you have done,
Yeah.
but you can create a new season and set the atmosphere of your household, set the atmosphere of your relationship. Words of affirmation is super important, especially when you're dealing with day-to-day things. If you are a leader in ministry or employee or the boss at work, if you're getting beat down or overwhelmed by those things, you want to come back to the peace in your household and having that reassurance that, okay, I might not be appreciated or honored or respected anywhere else. And not saying that that's okay, but the one place where I expect to be affirmed is in my household, in my relationship.
That's good.
So it's vital. It's a lifeline, really.
Do I do okay with that?
You do great with it.
Okay.
You do great with that. And honestly, I feel like our kids really pick up on that, especially when they see you doing certain things. The boys, even in their young age, 10 and 4, if you're not around, they will open the door for me and their sisters. CJ, he pumps gas. He would not let me pump gas. It's like a competition between him and SJ, although I have not released SJ to pump gas. But he tell me every time, Mommy, I can do it too. But they've picked those things up naturally because of you.
You said that, and that's one of my things for this year is to become better in words of affirmation. I feel like I can be better
I'll
Then
take it.
Then what
Look, words of affirmation gives you your brownie points too.
Oh, I thought you was about to say something else.
Everybody shout.
Oh, we just went
Words of
viral.
affirmations, it builds up to that.
Yes.
Come on.
I'm
Look,
here
that was
for a
like-
long
Talk, sis.
time.
That was
You're
our
talking
Jeezy
good.
moment right there. Yeah. That's-
But that I love everything that you said. And even when you were saying it, Lady Helen, what I thought about is peace in the middle of chaos.
Oh yeah.
Because we deal with it every day in our own mental battles that we deal with, like you said, in various places that we may work at and just be at. Like we could be in a grocery store and somebody just be erratic with you, but it's just like when you get home and you just, oh hey beautiful, how was your day? Like those little things that adds to you. But for those that may be struggling in that part of communication, I feel like it's time to really have that brown table talk or black table talk where y'all have that one-on-one and say, why can't we talk to each other?
Wait.
What
You
is
can't
happening?
introduce something like that and
Okay.
not tell them where it comes from.
So that brown table talk came from me and Pastor BJ because we were once at that place where we can talk to everybody else, but we cannot talk to each other. We lived like we were roommates. Like you on this side, we had a 2-bedroom apartment, big apartment, and he on that side, I'm in this room, and we lived life as if we was like, hey, we you know, when it's time, we gonna do our thing. You going your way, I'm going mine. Like it was just like a whole thing, but it was like, all right, enough is enough. God is stripping away all these people away from us because we giving more life to them and affirming them, but we're not affirming each other because we're both bleeding. So with that being said, like we don't have to come to each other. So we did, like we sat down one day. I was like, I used to text him, dinner is ready. Like
Literally.
and
Oh,
it
this was a real
like,
thing.
Oh, no, this is
real
the season that we were
like,
in,
That's
yeah.
the season. Like our first year of marriage, like we were around these couples. We excited to be married. We're young, but nobody showed us what marriage looked like. We never had a good foundation, like
So
of
good.
what marriage looked like. We only, like our grandparents been married for over 50 and 60 years, but to see that at hindsight, we never seen it like that. So
And both of our parents were
and
married
both our
20 years
parents,
and divorced.
20 plus years.
So that
and
was
yeah.
Wow.
So that was like a thing for us.
Bruh.
So we get to this table and we sitting down there eating. And I think I just said it because I was like one of those, well, I'm just going to be quiet. I'll just be quiet. So I finally said something. I was like, if we're going to be married, we're going to have to find out how to talk. How, like, I love you, you love me, I like your company, you like me, like we really, so what, like how can we push past this? And it was just like, I don't know what happened. We got lost in other people, and in getting lost in other people, we lost our connection. And we had to go back to that place where we lost it. Like you were once my friend, so I need my friend back.
Let's go back to being
And
friends.
when I met him, God reminded me of that time at IHOP where we stayed to like 3 hours there at IHOP just
No,
talking.
3 o'clock in the
I'm sorry, we
morning.
started 3 hours and 3 o'clock in the morning.
It wasn't
at
3
IHOP.
hours. It was like 8 hours.
It was 8. Oh,
Yeah, it was-
what?
I
Yeah,
remember.
like 8 hours. At 3 o'clock
Order
in the
some with
morning.
free
Wait,
refills.
an 8-hour date?
And I hope
Yes.
if y'all want to sponsor this video,
Yes.
we are definitely.
Aha,
Well,
go ahead on and
come
subscribe
on.
to Couple
Yes.
Canvas right now.
Listen,
So
I was
we
I was
were,
so broke. I'm gonna add this about
Oh,
the-
okay.
I was so broke because she liked the premium lemonade with the flavor and stuff. So you know them don't have free refills. So I was so broke. I was like, Lord, please let her order some
So I
with
got
free
her with coffee.
refills. So she got a coffee. You know they refill coffee all night, and we literally stayed there.
8 hours? Yeah, because
Yeah.
the movie had been over and we went to IHOP and I just wanted coffee. Like I didn't eat that late back then. And I was like, no, I'll just take coffee. But God, in that time, he told me, you have to learn how to be a friend. This will not be another relationship that you just jump in.
Yeah.
So with that, I told him, just sitting there, I was just like, I'm not a long-term girlfriend and I have to be your friend. Period. So
This is day
needless
one.
to say, get back to that friendship. Yeah.
Get back.
This is day one. Not my favorite color. Not.
No, that was day
I like
one.
to.
So this is
take
date
long.
date one.
Yes.
If you
Date-
want to even
day
call it a
one.
date, I ain't even call it a date.
Yeah.
It was like a contract. She was putting it out there. I'm not a long time girlfriend. I don't do all that messing around. I'm not for all that other stuff. You're not just gonna date me and date somebody over there, and you're not gonna do all of those things like you. And right now, you need to heal. You don't need a girlfriend. You need
don't
a friend
need a woman. You need a friend.
because you're broken.
Yes.
And so when we got married, the brown table was literally our place. And I'm glad you said that, because she said, I don't know what it was. I think I do. I think I realized finally what it was. We were scared to communicate without judgment.
Yes.
So we were afraid to be vulnerable with one another
Oh, this
without
is good.
judgment. Does that make
yes,
sense?
I remember.
Like,
Okay.
I,
Yes,
I
yes,
want to
yes.
talk to
Everybody
you,
not a safe
but
place. That's good.
we've never had a safe place. So it's like, I don't want to say something to you, and then a week from now you use it against me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not realizing that if I can't be safe with anybody else
Come on,
or
I
in
should've
any other
been.
place, I should be safe with you. And it was the moment that we started communicating for real, our love went to a whole different level.
Yeah.
Because now we can talk without talking. You know what I mean?
It goes back to what you said about seed what you say.
Seed what you say.
Can you sow into me without always wanting to sow into me?
Yes. Don't do that, because I'm. Don't do
That's
that.
good.
No, I'm doing that
That's
tonight, so you can't do
Okay,
that.
so I'll stop
Okay.
right
Yeah, praise the Lord. Y'all gonna see that. No, but that's good, because the piece that I'm working on, you did it, so we might as well.
Because
go
I was
there.
bad at that. That's
No.
why I said that.
Here's what
I
I'm
was bad at
working on.
that.
I'm working on. She can't just be your place of release.
Yeah.
She has to be your place of rest.
That's good because in our relationship,
R&R.
a lot of our disagreements or arguments was because I didn't talk. And one of the reasons why I didn't communicate or I didn't talk, and speaking of that, our vision for Couples Canvas is mastering covenant marriage one conversation at a time. Right? So I was horrible at it, but I was horrible at it because I was never healed.
Yeah.
I had never
Yeah.
healed from my first marriage.
Yeah.
And so I was
let's do that. Do that.
So I was thinking that, I'm ready for this.
Mm-hmm.
And she's innocent.
Yeah.
She's like Calvinist, like, King Kong, and we ready.
Yeah.
And we're going to do this thing. But I'm internally starving because I hadn't really released myself from my past.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking, like, is she going to wound me? Or am I going to have other moments? Or
Am I gonna relive this
am I
again?
going to
It's
relive
like
this
you was
story
having
again?
PTSD.
Yes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Giving
man.
PTSD.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
What saved Calvin, and I'm gonna let you get back to your point. We had friendship first. We had a strong,
Yep.
solid friendship. That was our foundation. Because honestly, in my dating life, I did not deal with the lack of communication. I did not. So if we wouldn't have had solid friendship from the beginning,
Wow.
then yeah, we probably wouldn't be here.
Wow. That's so real. It's funny y'all are saying this because I was married before. And so when we got into a relationship, one day we get into it, right? We don't call them arguments. We call them heated debacles, right? We're having a heated
fellowship.
fellowship.
Thank you.
And we just going back and forth, and I start going, oh yeah, because you did this to me, and I can't believe you said that to me, and then she looked at me and she said, I never said that.
I say, who are you talking to?
Who are you talking to? Because everything that you're saying, I never did.
I had to look
I
around
never
the
said
room.
it
It's
to
like
you.
he was talking to a whole different person.
Literally,
and I
she
wasn't
said,
there.
you said
He
this,
said
this,
he
and that.
astro projected.
Yes.
No,
I'm so serious.
and when she said it, I was like, oh man.
And there was times that I would do him
I didn't even
like that.
realize
It was crazy.
because I never got a chance to express how the previous person made me feel.
Oh wow.
Now I'm with you, and you're getting
Yeah,
all
you
of
get
it.
it.
And it didn't click until she said, what are you talking about? I never did that to you. Matter of fact, we ain't even been together that long. So you talking about
like,
years
what?
ago,
We
like,
just
we ain't-
said that we together.
like, what are you talking about? We just said that we together. And that's when I realized I was bleeding. Internal. And it was like I knew I was bleeding, but I didn't know I was bleeding and a bomb at the same time. I'm bleeding and I'm a ticking time bomb at the same time. See, I know you about to
I sipped to that.
but it got bad for me because now I realize that I really don't trust anybody.
Yeah.
And so when you've been in real pain, it starts making you question,
Everything.
can you love? Can I love for real? Or can somebody actually love me without an expectation? Because everything before that had always been transactional. I do for you, that's why you love me. I give to you, that's why you love me. So I'm in a brand new situation, and she's like, I like you.
And I don't want nothing from you.
I like you. We fought.
Can I make y'all laugh real quick? Wait.
What you about to say?
So it
What you about
was
to
a
say?
time where Pastor BJ, him and I was like texting, and I was trying to figure out like he gave me his.
I was
number.
just about to say that
I
while we
know,
fought.
too.
Yeah. I knew that. I knew you was gonna bring that
He
up.
was like-
She been hold on. Disclaimer.
let me-
She been waiting to say this for 10
That's
years,
okay.
y'all. So
That's
Here we
y'all
go,
finally
breaking
got this
news.
off of her.
Fresh off the press.
Listen,
Fresh off the press.
y'all, we like
She been
this.
holding this
I
for
was
10
like,
years.
I got your number. Why are you texting me through Facebook? So I get off work and I call his phone, and his phone is disconnected. So I didn't say anything. I remember his service being cricket. So I was like, okay, I gotta go pay my mom bill for her anyway. So I just took it upon myself just to give them his phone number and just to pay for just to pay for his thing. So I didn't say nothing. I paid for it. I didn't even call him after I paid for it. I paid for it, walked in, and I'm headed home. And I'm getting a phone call on the way home, and
Because
I'm
they
like,
sent me a message.
I guess they sent him. I didn't
Your
know
service
how it
has
worked.
been restored.
So, and he calls me, and he was like, "Why did you do that? Why did you do that?" I
Oh,
didn't
no.
like, yes, and I was
I
like,
knew it had to be her.
I was like, "Hello."
But the
And-
pride in me was like, why would you?
He was like screaming, and I'm like, I said, "Hello," like you, how it's good to hear from you too. And he was like, don't you ever in your life do that again? Don't you ever do that? And I couldn't even plead my case. Like, he just hung up in my face, and I just went home. Did I cry? I don't know, but I was just.
I
like,
cried
oh,
because
well.
it scared me. It scared me because I said, how in the world? And mind you, I'm in the police academy,
And we
so I
friends.
can't work because
Like,
I'm
we
full time
friends.
in the police academy. Like I bills up to here, but I'm trying to build a better life. And I'm like, God, how is it that all these people that are around me that know I'm trying to make it
It exposed.
will call me and ask me for help, but who is she that she would go into her own pocket and pay my phone? Girl, you don't pay. I'm a man. I'm
Yeah,
like,
he tried to do all that and then had to
and
hang up
then
in my face.
and then a week later we have a conversation and she says something. It was the most. I could say it now because we married. I couldn't tell her back then because her head would have swollen up. But it was the most player thing I had ever heard anybody say. She said, "I don't know what you're used to dealing with,
Come on, let them know.
but I'm
You're
not
a
that.
Ruby.
But I'm
You
not
are
that type of
Thank
chick."
you.
And if I say we friends, yeah, they had a whole moment.
Yeah.
She said, and if
yeah.
I say we friends, we rocking, then we friends and we rocking. And it don't come with nothing on
I said, I don't do strings.
yeah, I don't do strings.
But that's when you know you got a good woman in your life
Yeah.
because she has zero tolerance when it comes to Calvin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we know.
Oh, we seen it. On a
Oh, we know.
plethora.
We know.
Her
She be
between
sweet
you
nice.
and your
She be
children.
sweet
Oh,
nice
yeah.
any other time. She
Oh,
let
yeah.
stuff,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
So she let
Oh, yeah.
everything
Oh,
go.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But if you say something about that man of God
And your
or those 4 children,
Oh, baby, that's
it's
it.
a whole
They don't
nother.
bother anybody.
But when it
And
come
that's
to you,
exactly what you say.
when it
Al.
come to you, she hold up. I was like, oh God, y'all better.
Because
the
some
woman
people
of
be
God.
a part of that tried ministry,
Yeah.
that entitlement and audacity ministry.
Yeah,
Have
they
to reel them
tried.
back
But
in.
you need a rib because the rib protects vital
Yes.
things within the
Yes.
body.
Yeah.
That's all it be.
And we're so used to being protectors that we don't know how to be protected.
Yeah, to receive it. Yeah.
Receive it.
I like that.
I struggled with it.
Man.
I struggled with it because I was so wounded from my first marriage to where I had nightmares
Yeah.
of repeating the same thing.
Yes.
And
Yes.
because a closed confession would suffocate your blessings. I say that all the time. And because I didn't confess,
Yeah.
you know, you get into a relationship and you're not healed, you bring in now wounds that have nothing to do with her. And I just thank God that we was able to get over that road, but there was a lot of bumps that we wouldn't even much had to go through.
You try to push her away.
Yeah. Yeah.
You try to push her away because then it's like, I don't even feel worthy of
Your presence.
your presence and your love.
Jesus.
Wow.
And I'm pushing you away because I realize I'm broken and I'm going to hurt you.
Yeah.
So let me just go ahead and do stuff and say stuff to make you run. Then it's like, why are you not
Look, you say that.
going in the opposite direction?
She probably know what I'm about to say. We had a moment in our relationship, and I was out. I was gonna push her all the way back to Houston. She was in San Diego, and I packed her bags. Put her bags in the car, and said, "You going back to Houston?"
Told me get gone.
And she called my dad, and like, your son, take
Not
me
you
to
pulled the
airport."
dad card.
She did. She called my dad because we was at a point where I think she really felt like she wasn't gonna talk me out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't nothing to do with her, but I was just trying to, push her into what I felt like she deserved better.
Yes.
Because I felt like I was not good enough.
Man, come on.
I really felt like that. I was
Come
like,
on.
man, I'm not good enough. I was like, I done met somebody, she independent, she had no kids, she got a job.
She see you as
she in
Superman,
college.
and you see yourself
I
as the
literally
Joker.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm in the Navy. I don't got no car.
Yeah.
I don't got no apartment, but I'm serving the country.
She's not even worried about that.
And she was not.
She's not worried about
And
that.
I'm breaking the bank, overdrafting and rent cars and drive pink neons that's burning up the freeway and burning the apartment complex.
Literally.
It's true story, y'all.
Oh,
We survived.
Let me survive.
Look
Write
at
a
me
book
now.
about that.
Look at me now.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Pushing
true.
her away.
Pushing her away.
Because I'm not
forgot
worthy of
about
you.
it. Wow.
I'm not worthy of you. And I'd rather run in the opposite direction than to ruin you. And why do you love me? When I have nothing to offer you, but those who I've given everything to run in the opposite direction or don't love me. So this has to be a fairy tale. I used to tell all the time, you're not real.
Yeah, he still say that.
You're not real. Nobody loves this. Can't be like you're not real. One day I'm gonna wake up and I would live in a paranoid state because I'm like, one day I'm gonna wake up and you gonna change. And then I didn't realize, and I say this all the time and I tell her this, I didn't realize she changed because I never did. And so I had to work for years to restore what I ruined by causing unnecessary warfare between us. So I tell her all the time, I was like, I ruined you because she stuck with me, but I put her through so much stuff just dealing with me. It had nothing to do with her, dealing with me in my own mental state because we had cases. I'm going to deal with that Sunday because case dismissed, the head case. I'm going to deal with that. Because some of us are head cases, some of us are basket cases, and I'm going to deal with that on Sunday. Welcome back.
You're your own headache.
You're your own headache.
That's
And I didn't realize, I thank you, Holy Spirit. Words of affirmation mean nothing when you're in self-destruction.
Can't even receive
Sometimes your partner, your spouse, is trying to affirm you, but you're in such a negative space to where
goes
you
back to
can't
what
even
Apostle
hear it,
Corey had told
or
us.
you treat them like they're not doing it at all.
Because love that isn't expressed is assumed.
That's good. That's good.
Wow.
So mean what you say and say what you
And
mean.
say what you mean.
But if you never meant what you said, then I can never understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
And so we express love, but love, they always say that love is what? An
Action.
action.
It's an action.
An action. She's always wanted action.
Action.
Because all of us have
Show me it's real.
a
Yeah.
past.
Exactly, that part.
Yeah.
She was in relationships before Calvin.
Right.
I was in relationships before Helen, and so she may have experienced, bumping of the gums of what you saying you're gonna do, who you saying you are. But I don't want to be in this cycle again.
Yeah.
So can you show me something different?
Can you back up your word?
Can you back
Yeah.
up your word?
I went to a therapist one time because I was convinced we don't need to be together, and I said I'm gonna go talk to her about it. We had got into it. I said I'm going. I don't care how much it costs. Last minute said if it's $400, I'm gonna pay for it, and I'm going. So I went.
Get what you need.
Found someone who specialized in, look, here you go, watch this. I found somebody who specialized in men. So I'm like, oh yeah, yeah, big dog, he gonna be on my side. He got my back. I go and I'm having a conversation with him, and the conversation is going amazing. I'm telling him everything that she ain't listening, she ain't doing this, she ain't doing that. He taking notes like, wow, she really did that. she really said that? Wow, that's how she felt. I'm like, yeah, man, like, yeah. And then he said, okay, can I stop you? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. What you got to say? I leaned back in the chair. He said, how old are you? I said, I'm 24, 25.
Yeah, we were young.
He said, she had relationships before you. It speaks to what you just said. He said, she had relationships before you. I said, yeah. He said, you had relationships before her? I said, yeah. He said, so you expect to undo in a year what took 24 years to build before you. He said, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you 23 more years. And if it has not grown and got better, then you come back and I'll recommend a divorce.
Come on. Put in the work. Trust the process.
What they say in school, put a bubble in it.
He said the audacity for you to ignore her experiences before she got with you. I left that room, came back home. She said, what happened? I don't want to talk about it. She was like, I already know. I was so mad, but I understood what he was saying.
Yeah.
Come here, so you can come eat this food. Come on.
I understood.
Sit down.
I understood it. You want to undo, fix, and correct what took years to make.
Yeah.
Before you were even like that. Like, it don't work that way. If y'all was to comb y'all locks out right now, that's a process.
Yeah. Take a while.
That would take time. And then to start a whole nother process, there's some cutting that has to take place. There's some shedding that has to take place. There's some straightening. You're going to have to shampoo it about 10 times before you could even get the texture back.
Yeah, I'm just cut it all off.
I'm keeping mine.
So he was trying to communicate to me that how dare you push her experiences aside for your own selfish desire. You want her to do all of this and become all of this so quickly, but not once have you told me anything that you're trying to grow in.
I tell couples all the time that, or we teach them how to guard their peace, but they struggle with guarding their peace because they've never been taught how to guard each other.
Oh, man.
And so they assume that, when we just say I do, that it's supposed to be peaches and cream every day.
We did. We done.
Yes. And I tell folks all the time.
It's going to click when we get married.
No.
That's when the real work set in.
Yeah.
And
Two worlds.
and I
You can't
said
hide
that
in marriage.
You cannot.
No, it exposes everything.
If you got a gambling problem,
It's not
going to go away. If you have a lust problem,
It's going to be
if you have a
exposed.
wandering eye,
Exposed.
it's like all of those things.
I'm
If you have a
telling
problem
you.
with submission.
I tell folks that the first 5 years of our marriage was hell.
Yeah.
It wasn't that Helen was an issue. There's a lot of things I had to unlearn.
Yeah.
And I put, the marriage in unnecessary hell because I had to unlearn a lot of stuff that just took time.
Yeah.
Even when the days was just absolutely great, I still had questions.
Yes.
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 And it had nothing to do with her. I just, like what you just said, like, surely I'm going to wake up one morning and she's going to be back in Houston.
Yeah, you're going to be different.
Like, I'll be back by myself. Everything, the game is going to change and I'll be looking for somebody else because it's just too real. It was too good to be true. I was like, God, she's just so perfect.
Nobody I ever met is as good as you are. So this can't be true.
I'm telling you.
Where did you come from?
And I was enjoying it, but it was scary at the same time.
And then here go my thing. Had I met you first, I probably would have been a lot better.
I would have been, oh my God. Oh, that's a whole nother episode. Jesus. Yes, Lord. You know how many people I cursed out because of my ex? How many times I was drunk, drinking and driving because of my ex?
Yeah.
Writing lyrics, ready to shoot up
Suicidal.
the world. Yes, Lord, because of my ex. Yes, Lord.
Yeah, my father grabbed me and say, hey, what are you doing? Because I was in such a bad headspace to where I was losing it on everybody. And see, our testimony a little different because I've been preaching since I was younger. So I'm preaching through all of this. Every sermon is...
I was high.
Jezebel, you Delilah spirit. Every sermon, I'm And my father grabbed me, that snap out of it. He grabbed me and say, hey. He shook me like, hey, man, this pain has a power over you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he said, you demonic.
Mm.
You're demonic. And this a Baptist preacher that we ain't even grow up with. He said, you're demonic. Look at your clothes. I go back and I look at my old pictures. All my clothes are worn. My suits look like I was sleeping on the side of the road. My hair was all over. When she met me, my hair was all over my head. Goatee. I don't have no facial hair. Tell them I had facial hair growing out of everywhere. Hair all behind my ears. Literally. And he said, you're demonic. Something has possessed you.
It consumed him.
It consumed me. And it was pain.
What you said, babe? I had teeth in my mouth. That's what she said. You got teeth in your mouth. I said, yeah, that's what everybody's supposed to have. She said, no, you got your baguettes and princess cuts.
You had the princess cut.
I had a $5,000 set in my mouth. Yes, Lord.
I was like,
Kango hats. I was earrings.
like, you in the military. What are you doing?
High every day in the military. I can say it now, y'all. I'm out honorable discharge. I'm talking about just bad. But a lot of it was because,
Pain.
of pain.
Yeah.
And I didn't know how to deal with my pain because I was too prideful to go get counseling.
Come on.
Counseling. And a lot of
And that's not a thing. That was definitely back then.
Was not a thing.
Oh, yeah. How we glorified now. Yeah.
And then, especially if you're in church. If you in church, they'll sit you instead of helping you. Oh my God, y'all not.
Sometimes they won't even sit you.
We ain't got time for that.
Exactly. Sometimes they don't even sit you. Yeah.
They let me preach in
That's what I'm
dysfunction
saying. He was still preaching and
I
running
was still-
revival and everything else.
all over the city.
Wow.
As long as I can get what I need out of you, I can care less about
It's
what
all
you're
right.
going
God
through.
gonna see you through. We all go through it.
Yes.
We all go through it.
Like it
God
was
gonna see
normal
you
or
through.
something. This is
And
not
I'm
normal.
broken.
Give me some tools.
I'd
to
leave-
get up out
But
I'm
they
gonna
didn't even know.
tell you how bad I was. This is why she laughed now. I would leave the strip club, go run revival, leave revival, go back to the strip club, leave the strip club, change clothes, go back to running revival, leave revival, stop at Denny's and get a T-bone steak and eggs for
This before me,
$17.99 and go back to running revival.
Yeah, he's not talking about the Dennis
This-
by
this-
Airport and the
this-
strip club by
and
Airport. This is the
way
past.
back.
And this is
Oh,
before me.
this is
It's before me.
This 12 years ago.
Those
Praise
that's
the
watching
Lord.
couple cameras like it's a Dennis
It's
up
a
the
Dennis
road.
and a strip club.
It's a strip club
Oh
right
my
there.
God, yes.
The apostle is speaking right now. I'm letting y'all know.
Apostle, I'm glad you, because I didn't even think about that.
I forgot that. I've never been
people
to
petty.
Denny's.
They're like, we gonna send this one clip right here in right
Yeah,
here.
Denny's and a
The
strip club.
pastor is
That's
going
a
to
Denny's.
Denny's and the strip club back to the church.
And
That's
he
in
didn't
this
let him
pack.
preach to us for a whole month.
Oh, wow.
But yes,
Wow.
It wasn't on Airport.
yeah. And here's the thing: people knew what I was going through.
Yep.
People knew the state that I was in, and they just kept saying, "Just press through it. Just press through it." And it was really just use your gift through it. And she'll tell it ruined me to the point where I had to sit myself down.
Yep.
And
Wow,
God,
thank God.
I had
That's
to,
the
I had to
most
literally,
smartest thing.
I had to sit myself down because God said, He said, "I'll kill you before I let you live a lie."
Whew.
So when people had them like cute testimonies and all that, like when He said, "I'll kill you before I allow you to live a lie," and I was at my own funeral, and everybody that got up to say something about me lied. I talk to him every day, and it's just this came out of nowhere, just lying. And God is saying, because you've allowed yourself to live in pain so much, to where now you're a zombie. So I had to sit down and heal and deal with me, and that's when I realized you're crazy.
Wow.
You're crazy. It's something going on up there, and you just have to admit that it's something. The elevator works, but you skip some floors. Some of them buttons don't work on the elevator, and it was pain. It was pain. One thing that we always talk about is words of affirmation will take you out of survival mode.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Say that again. That's
It's a
good.
lifeline.
Words of affirmation will take you out of survival mode. When I wasn't communicating properly to my wife, she lived in survival mode because I was not communicating properly. It was always like, oh, you complaining. Oh, you worried about this and you worried about that. And you know, instead of saying, no, love, whatever it is, we have it together. We'll figure it out. You got me. I got you. No matter what, we are CMB. We all we got, and that's how I think. That's literally
Right.
us now. We all we got. And when I start communicating to her like that, I saw her faith rise to another level because she's a security person. I just want to feel secure, make sure everything is good, and not have to. But security comes with those words of affirmation. Not just putting a roof over the head, you know, all of the essentials, but secure me that I know. Communicate with me like you don't communicate with nobody else.
Yes.
That part.
Yes.
Don't put me in the same category of
part.
communication with other people because I'm not them. So what you say to me, you don't say to another. How you love on me, you don't love another that way. And I'm like, no, I love everybody and all of that. But not realizing that this is covenantal love. It's different.
It's different.
So how I communicate with you is different. And how I respond to things with you should be different than how. Because she was like, how is it that you have grace for everybody else but me? So I didn't sound like a partner. I sounded like a coach.
This episode should be a class. This talk. 'Cause wow. Wow.
I sounded like a coach. It wasn't like, oh, baby, it's okay. You're going to get better. You know, try again better the next time. It was, no, what's wrong with you? You know better than that. Why do you do this? And she was like,
Child, you sound like my track coach.
and she wouldn't respond.
Yeah.
It
I
would cause
shut
her to
down.
shut down.
Because most of the time we don't respond to effort, but only to results.
Mm.
But how can we respond to effort and not results?
Come on, that's good.
That's words of
That's
affirmation.
that's so good.
Like I know
That's so
at the
good.
minimum you tried.
You try respond to
Yeah,
effort.
like
Oh, that's good.
the results will come when you just be faithful to the effort. Just putting it. I know my wife, all she wanted from me was at least put in the effort. But again, if you
Kind of what Sky preached on Sunday. One of her things she said, not perfection,
But
but
progress, yeah.
that was so good.
Yeah.
Shout out to Sky.
Yeah, shout out
Yes.
Sky. Shout
Yeah,
out
that was
Sky.
that was so good when she said that too. And that's, marriage is about, putting in the effort so that you can get the results.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
A
so
lot of
good.
people get to the altar for results and they ain't putting no effort. They ain't been through premarital,
Faith without work.
yesterday marital, last year marital. They just said, we
Let's
like
do
each
this.
other. We're going to get married. Let's say I do.
And can we add this for every couple that's out there, whether it's year 1, year 10, year 20, year 30, you need to talk to somebody.
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You need
Yes.
accountability partners that you can go to and say, hey, this is how I'm feeling. This is what's going on. You need that. And because I was big on, I think we both were. I don't know. I don't want to speak for you on this, so I'll see your reaction. Because we were in that place, because everybody's like, the first 5 years going to be hard. And then I was like, man, that's y'all marriage. That ain't going to
I
be
said
us.
that
And, that
too.
ain't,
Yeah.
and then, it was hard.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
And I realized why they were saying what they were saying. But the Bible says a fool thinks he's right in his own eyes.
Come on. I was about to say that. Come on. That's good.
You about to say
I was about to say that.
So, like, we look at trusting the Lord with all our heart and lean not to our own understanding. We quote that in church and it sounds good. But the illustration that's giving of that is a person trying to lean on itself. Nothing designed can lean on itself.
Yeah.
Even a heavy motorcycle has a little kickstand.
That's good. That's so good.
Because just a little leaning on somebody else will help your marriage stay up. So if your wife is tripping, you need to talk to somebody that's not toxic,
Yeah. Not biased.
that's not biased. Because maybe she tripping because you tripping.
And that has a relationship with God and not a Yana.
Oh,
Oh, that's good there.
because you can't fix your life without the foundation of faith.
Come on. And that's why one of the first rules that when we talk to people is like, Well, what's your vision for your wife? Do you have vision for the helpmate that God has placed in your life?
Cook, clean, take
This
care of
is
the kids.
Before, you say I do.
Yeah.
And if you can't give her vision, then she may not want to say I do.
A wise woman builds her home with her hands, but you haven't even given her anything to build with because there's no forecast of the future of where she's supposed to go. Wow, that's so
Come on. You're in the classroom this morning. I was talking to the men this morning about insight, foresight, and oversight. And Elijah had all three.
All three. Yeah.
Elijah told the servant, he said, go and look over the horizon, and what is it that you see? And 6 times he said, I see nothing.
Yeah.
But how did Elijah know that it was something over the horizon? He had to have insight.
Yeah.
God had already told him that the rain is coming. And then what was the foresight? Well, the foresight was because he was so obedient to who God was.
Yeah.
He already trusted the rain that was coming.
Come on. He
And
told
so-
him, prepare yourself.
The rain, I told him this one, this is so good. I told him this one, I said, rain is not the miracle. Rain is the evidence.
The evidence.
Repentance is the miracle.
Wow, that's good.
We're supposed to be doing couples campus. You about to go to a whole
Cue the organ.
Repentance is the miracle.
Repentance is
It's
the
the
miracle. And the reason why repentance is the miracle is because it's in text. We read 2 Chronicles 7:14, but before you can get to 14, you got to go to 12, because it says that Solomon prayed. Well, if he prayed, there was some insight that was there that God said, okay, I'm gonna give you now oversight of what's gonna happen because you got a clean hand and pure heart.
Come on.
And he said, if this doesn't happen, verse 13, I'll bring the
I
grasshoppers.
will bring them.
I'll cause the rain to stop.
Yeah.
And so he's telling us what happened when the disobedience is there. And then that's how we get to verse 14. And he says, if my people that is called by my name will humble themselves, pray, seek his face, turn from the wicked ways, then I forgive them of their sins. He says, then you will hear from me, and you will hear from the heavens.
Yeah.
So the heavens began to open, and then now the rain formulates. But how did the rain formulate?
Without
That's
repentance.
the rain is the evidence.
Wow.
They first had to repent. And so I tell, going back to now, reeling back into couples canvas, you have to be repentant about who you are before you cause confusion
Come on.
for your rib.
Yeah.
And so you got to make sure that you're getting into the relationship right. I can talk about it. It's a whole nother episode. I was just talking to a man of God yesterday, and I was telling him, I was like, if I would have started the relationship right, a lot of the stuff would have never went wrong.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And so I said,
Yes,
it's
sir.
important that you be repentant and real about who you are as, who you saying you're going to be committed to,
Yeah.
and bring vision to the table. So that when you bring a vision to the
table.
What do you bring to the table?
she don't care about,
Let's go. What she brings to the table. You don't even have
The-
vision on the table.
the
You don't even
attraction
have
is
plates.
there.
Exactly.
You don't even have plates. How's she gonna bring something to the table?
I laughed. My wife came to San Diego, and she opens up the refrigerator, and all I have in there is 211.
Wow. My
I
God.
had no food, no butter, no eggs, no milk. I didn't even have cereal. I had straight beer, all in the refrigerator. And she's like, what is this? And I was like, my breakfast, my lunch, and my dinner. I'm telling you, Joy, I was so gone in the head.
Wow.
Because before her, I was just, I would drink my way out of my, pain.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm over it. I can't believe I'm going through this. I'm young. And then when you raised in the church, divorce is like, you going to hell at 3:30.
You going to hell.
Supposed to long suffer.
You know what I'm
Tough it
saying?
out by any means
And so many
necessary.
of
And
them
don't like each other.
died miserable
Yeah.
because
Oh,
you held on to
that's
a
a whole
covenant
nother
that
episode.
God never
That
sanctioned.
relationship sucking life
He
out of you.
never sanctioned it.
No.
And so we celebrate you saying they was married for they gone now, so
Well,
I can say it. God bless you. I love y'all. See you on the other side. I'll see you when I get to heaven. Bless
God
you.
bless you.
Thank you.
But one of the things that my grandmother said, I asked her, I said, what is your biggest regret? She gone now. Both of them, I can say it. She said, was getting married to your grandfather. This was after they had celebrated 59 years of marriage.
Ooh.
They just stayed in it.
And it hurt me because she said this was broken a long time ago. And I stayed in it for family. I stayed in it because they were the leaders, the elders of the church. Our grandfather built the church with us. And she said, I felt like if I walked away, that it would crush everybody else. So I sacrificed myself to see y'all smile.
So I wanted to be connected but not committed. So many couples are at that stage.
Some type of jail.
Oh.
Like, yes. That's some type of jail where I'd rather like lock myself into something just to stay or just to save space. And I seen that from my mom where she dealt with that at one point where I'd rather just put myself in solitude and allow things to just be random. And no, I couldn't. So that's what couples do. They face it because of things that they seen. Or not only that, just to get away from something that was so terrible, and I find myself back in another dangerous place. So yeah,
that's that toxic loyalty.
And
toxic loyalty.
You did something that I don't think, Apostle, you did something I don't think that we highlight enough. You gave verse 14, but you also gave verse 12 and 13. I think it's important in marriages that we don't jump in the middle and start assuming without context. You hear it? Like sometimes when we're communicating, because we're talking about words of affirmation, sometimes when we're communicating, our heart hears what it wants to hear without the proper context of what, because she'll tell me this all the time, babe, let me finish before you respond so that you can get the proper context of why I'm saying what I'm saying and the way but that comes with respecting the person that you're in relationship with enough. You said it, trusting them with accountability.
This is so good.
Because sometimes we don't even trust each other with accountability. So I'm not even listening to understand. I'm listening to respond. So I didn't even hear verse 12 and 13. I heard verse 4. I heard the if my people. So I just heard that. No, there's a whole context behind why I'm saying what I'm saying. You know, all I heard was I don't do enough for you. I didn't say you didn't do enough. There's context behind why I'm saying what I'm saying. All I heard was you complain all day. That's no.
But it goes behind the why. Why are you saying these? Why do you feel like this? Why are you assuming these things? Like what? Like that's why I always go back to the beginning of like our communication. If our communication is not built on that solid foundation where you can't talk to me and I can't talk to you and I can't share my feelings, I can't share my vision, like why? Like what is the reason? What is this blockage? And we need to figure out this blockage, pray about it, fast about it. If we really serious about, like we really want something to work at it, we're gonna do all that we can to fight for it. And even in fighting for it, that's meaning I have to put my emotions and feelings to the side. You're gonna have to put your emotions and feelings to the side, and we need to see what we want together so we can build off something. So it always goes back to affirmation, those words, because affirmations and those words, either they can kill you or it can build you up. And when I mean, like, because we already deal with a mental battle each and every day. People already claim anxiety and all these things, but at the same time you go through mental thing where you like, am I doing enough? Am I saying enough? Do he really see me? Do he see or hear what I'm saying as a as a woman? Am I really building him up the way that he should be built up? Or somebody, like, you're dealing with those things in that battle. But it's like when you stand firm and believe, like, okay, you know what, these words, I am giving these words because I know my heart. I know what I have. I know the man that God has given me. I know that woman that God has given me. So you're going to build that thing up and you're going to nurture it. And it's almost like these seeds and how Apostle had the soil with the seeds. When we water something, that's what we're doing with affirmation. We're watering our spouses to be the best that they can be. And when we see that 40 feet tree and we see like, wow, this is amazing. God, you trust me enough with this man and this woman. God, you trust me enough because guess what? You gave me these words. You gave me this, so I will not mess this up. So you know what? I'm going to make sure all these weeds off. I'm going to make sure that it's clean. I'm going to make sure if the leaves die, I'm going to make sure I put them to the side. I'm going to make sure that I'm going to tame the land that around it, that I make sure that it does not be messed up at all whatsoever. So you're going to take care of something that you love. And you're going to also learn what you love. Pastor BJ always taught me that. He said, even in friendship, you're gonna like what you love, but you're gonna look at it and be like, you know what? I could do something with this. You know what? You know what? It's something about. So it's like nurture what you care about, and that's nurture what you care about.
Nurture what you care about.
That's all.
I had to go get the tambourine. We have a B3, but we got a tambourine.
Offering plate.
Y'all,
That's a lot.
I'm scared for when she come back.
That was a lot.
I'm
That was
scared.
Sorry.
Good. That was amazing.
That was a
No
lot.
apology needed, ma'am.
No,
Yes.
I felt like there was
Way you
more.
broke that down. Yeah.
Her first Sunday back preaching
No,
probably
with
gonna
the
be
like
2
you
hours.
blessed me with the seeds, like you did. You blessed me with the seed, and I love demonstration. I do. I love
Yeah.
demonstration, and I wanted you to keep the seeds with the soil,
We got
just
'em.
to see if no, with the soil to see how that mustard seed will actually grow, and how will we do to tame it, and what will come up out of it if we continue.
Oh,
to
you
speak
in the
life.
message.
So
You in the message.
that's what definitely.
Yeah, that's why we got the big bag of soil. We're gonna give everybody a cup so they can grow their seed. We've
Yeah.
done it before, but I want everybody to redo
Oh,
it.
and they were sending pictures and
Yes.
stuff.
And
Wow.
some was growing at different rates,
Even though we
different
all started
paces.
at the same
We
time.
started at the same time.
Different environment.
The lighting.
Different lighting,
Yeah.
all of it.
How
Some didn't
often
grow.
are you watering it?
Some was complaining about the seed, but they weren't taking care of it.
That one taken care of.
And my wife had gave out specific instructions on how to grow your seed. And so when it wasn't growing, we was asking questions. Well, did she do this? Well, I did it this way.
Follow
Can't
the
compromise.
instruction.
The basic instructions before leaving this earth is the blueprint for us to
Yes,
live
sir.
right.
Yes,
That's
sir.
it.
All you got to do is, and that's why I
Cut
believe,
no corners.
going back to Second Chronicles 7, Pastor John Pagani, shout out to the man of God that from First Baptist Church in here in Houston. He's passed away now, but he taught me that scripture.
Yeah.
But he said, you got to go up a couple verses, Calvin, before you get to 14. He said, there's a reason why God said if.
Mm-hmm.
He said Solomon had to understand that he had to first pray. And so he says, God knew that there's a possibility that the people would not humble themselves.
Come on.
And so he says, if my
my
people
people
will humble themselves.
Come on.
Solomon understood humility. How do you get to humility? You only get to humility through prayer.
Through prayer.
So he had to get to his knees before he could get to humility.
Come on.
And so it was on his knees where he learned
I
humility.
gotta get to my knees before I get my needs. Sorry.
Like, share.
No, you didn't hear
And
that. Like you
subscribe.
didn't hear that. Like you didn't hear
Drop the
that.
mic.
Like if like oh my God, when you said that, like him getting to his knees to get his need.
That's language now.
And he gives them the same
Wow.
text in the text. That's what she's saying. If my people that are called by my name will humble themselves
and
and get on your knees, pray,
seek my face. Don't just pray. Seek my face.
seek my face.
Not what you want. Not your own desires. Seek my face.
Seek my face.
Because when Moses was seeking his face, his countenance changed.
Everything changed.
Because some of us are in the right posture, but nothing is changing. Because there's not a real plan for why we're in this posture.
Yeah.
That's why as couples, you should.
Ooh, go ahead. We there now. She just stepped into the deep end.
I didn't
We
feel
there
that.
now.
I
We
feel
there
that.
I
now.
can't blame me for that.
I feel a Miles Monroe laugh right now. As couples, you should be probably praying more than you have sex. Let's go there just for a little bit.
That's good.
Because
That's
your
good.
prayer life as a couple will activate your sex life.
Oh!
Come on.
Ooh,
One of the
good
best
sex don't fix
touches I
everything.
receive from my wife is when she lay hands on me and she pray for me.
Come on.
Before she can,
Okay.
before she touch my body part, come on. She just lays her hand on my shoulder.
Come on.
And it activates my body part.
Wow.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, that's good.
So I don't need a pill for to activate my body part.
Ah!
Come on, sir.
I just need her touch
Jesus.
to activate my
Jesus.
body part. And so I'd rather us pray together because when we pray together, it activates other things, that happens in the boom boom room.
I heard this as you were talking. I heard affirmation is the ignition.
Mm.
I won't say his name, but
I
y'all-
want to look. I was going there. It was definitely, I was definitely.
Oh,
singing
y'all
it.
are crazy.
I
I
was
just
definitely
it just
singing
clicked. It just
I was
clicked.
definitely
It
singing.
just
But I was
clicked.
singing it quick.
Ah! Y'all are silly. I just caught on.
But because them files and all that stuff is out
Listen,
there,
it's a lot of stuff out there. We just gonna keep on. Praise the Lord.
I'm thinking. I'm
But I
thinking
heard that affirmation is the ignition, because she says all the time, "Hey, sex doesn't solve everything." And it's funny that you said that, because so many times we spend more time in the bedroom than in the boardroom.
Let's talk about it real quick. That's good.
We spend so much time on top of one another instead of in the boardroom contending for our marriage, contending for our family. Because now we've been in case dismissed.
Yeah.
There are cases that come up before God concerning our marriage.
Yeah.
Whether it be depression, whether it be lack of communication, whether it be competition, ego, all of these things come up, and we try to solve it by sleeping with one another. But when is the last time? Can you just? I know we can have sex for an hour, but can we tarry for an hour?
When you were saying that, Pastor BJ, I thought about
Knees off of praying.
Here we go. Wait.
I have a shirt that says, "Sorry,
Stop it.
you made the shirt."
Yeah, stop it.
You have to make you have to remake that
But
shit.
no, when you were saying that, I thought about like how a lot of couples, going back to communication, we wouldn't have to communicate so much on a thing and ponder on it if you didn't always have to hide something with sex.
Yeah.
So the reason why
Yeah, that's
there's
good.
the communication is like really messed up because we trying to solve it with sex, and that communicate, all it is building up. So when we do having these little spats and really going at each other, it's for like that 2 to 3 hours, because these are things that we always wanted to say, but we hid it or we swept it under the rug. So that's why a lot of things in your relationship, it does not, sex don't happen. I don't care how good you think you are. It's not gonna work if the conversation does not happen.
Yeah, and I will say, if we're not careful, we will become more fleshly than foundationally.
Yes, absolutely.
Because, again, it goes back into the excerpt that I'm working on now. She can't be your release and not your rest. She can't be the place where you put your seed and that's all that she's good for. There has to be more in that. So I would, exactly to what you're saying, because that's the way that the world solves issues within a relationship. Make up sex. But
It's so good, makeup. I hear.
But
What?
but if makeup sex is great, then mantle sex has to be godly.
Somebody say another dimension.
Another dimension.
I feel a book in there.
I'm about to just say it. I'm about to say that's a whole book. Mental sex.
I feel a
I
book
just
in
said,
there.
you man. One, we just being seen. You know, we got both got on red.
Y'all are cutting up today.
I
The
feel
red.
a
Look, it
book
started
in
on
there.
the red. Look, they got the red.
Mantle sex.
Mental sex.
Because if we stay in tune, there should be no reason.
It should never be makeup sex.
It shouldn't be
Ooh,
from
that's
glory to
good.
glory.
Yeah, from
Glory to
glory.
We're
Lord.
ascending to another place.
Sha-na-na-na.
And then that cuts off pornography. That cuts off
Yeah.
these other
Sex
apps and
toys.
shows and toys and all of it. It cuts off all of the infidelity.
And a blue
Because
pill.
we go from glory to glory because we're enjoying ourselves in the presence of God.
Yeah.
Like, I think oh man, when we hear the word, the bedroom is undefiled, we always throw that out there. But that word, it means unblemished. So she's not in tune with your body when y'all haven't even communicated the blemishes that she still has a blemish against you. There's still a stain there that you haven't even tried to clean. No, you just tried to. I almost said something. You ain't try to clean it. You just turn the other side of the mattress over.
Did you wash the sheets? Just kidding.
The
Sorry.
stain is still there. And it shouldn't be a stain there when I've done the work to try to clean it. And so, I know we coming to the end of the episode, but I would just say, as couples, as godly couples, we need to be around godly examples.
Ooh,
Like
that's
I will say honestly, y'all, with y'all and our best friends, the last 3 years of our life have been amazing because we get the opportunity to learn
And
from
glean.
two young couples.
Yeah.
Like y'all are early 40s, they are late 30s. Y'all been married 20 years, they've been married 17 years.
Going on 18 years.
Wow.
And so to see, it's an example
We
for
gotta bring
us.
them on the podcast.
Yeah, y'all and y'all like the lives
Yes.
is so compatible.
Wow.
As I was like listening, like we have to talk more. It's just so compatible. I'm
Yeah.
like,
But
this is y'all
but it
love
helps-
each other
like, it
with
helps
each other.
us,
Like,
because-
the husband and the wife. Like, yeah.
when you stop learning and growing, you start decaying and dying.
Yeah.
I say that all the time. Learn to know your wife before you learn to love your wife.
You do say that. I stole that from you when I first met you. Get to know people before you get to love them. Because if you love them before you know them, you might not love them like you think you do. Ah!
Lessons learned.
Can you take my snoring? Can you take? Come on. Can you take the socks?
Oh, look.
Come
See?
on, can you-
See, you was looking at me about snoring, but he
Uh-oh.
about to get on the socks. I'm the
did.
socks, you the snore.
Child. Just get them through the garage first and then holler at me. We got a system now. Thank you.
We do have a system
The
now.
garage.
Soon as you hear, go straight to the washroom.
Yes, Lord.
Take them socks to the washroom, man of God. Did you soak your feet, not in the anointing oil?
with
Did
the
you
apple
soak them with the
cider.
apple cider
The
and the vinegar?
apple cider.
Speaking of that, look, shout out to Couples Canvas. I would love to have a feet washer for just couples.
Oh,
We
For
gonna
just couples.
soak our
whoa.
feet.
Couples that actually like each other.
Yes, they actually like each other.
Because I don't want to stick your feet in the water and then turn blood red.
Listen,
Ooh,
listen.
that'll be great. That's amazing.
Now, we can say this, and it's no shade or judgment towards anybody. But when we first got married, she told y'all we were around couples and stuff. We realized a lot of people are married and don't like each
I
other.
like each other. Oh, yeah. Oh,
It's
yeah.
giving like roommates.
I almost
Oh,
got
yeah.
into a fight with a man of God. Because as soon as the men go over here and talking, we start talking, he said, I don't like that. I said, whoa.
And I don't like to be separated from my husband. So don't be trying to gender
I said,
him up. No, we ain't doing it.
he said, I don't like that, and
What?
called
I don't
his
like y'all
wife
like that. I don't know them.
I don't know.
out
I'm
her
with you.
name, and I lost it. The rest of the men was like, bro, chill out. We all expressing it ourselves, no judgment.
Nah.
Man, you just called your wife out her name. Sir, you don't understand. I go home with a boxer. So if anybody from this circle
Wait.
spill the beans and the word get out that he called his wife out of her name and I just stood there and ain't say nothing, the
Thanks.
devil is a lot. Man, you wrong for that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying how I feel. No, that's not the way. And because we want to be so accommodated and approved by the world, we will lower our morals and standards just to fit in with them, not realizing that that's not the standard and covenant God has given us. So it shames me to see so many. One night, after service, I went out with some preachers. She was like, "You're back quick." That was because I had never been to Twin Peaks.
Oh.
I thought
It's
that
like
was
the wings is good.
Bombshells or Twin
It was bombs.
Bombshell.
It was. You're right.
Oh, I got a
Was it
story about
Bombshell?
Bombshell,
'Cause we
too.
knew-
I had no idea.
I'd never been to Bombshell. This was about 2-3 years ago, right?
Yeah. It was
But
like,
I told
why
my
the
wife, I
parking
said-
lot so packed?
I said,
Yeah,
babe,
we
let's
was-
go eat
we
at
was trying
Bombshell
to
because we
figure-
would always pass by and we was hungry that day. So we was like, let's stop at Bombshells. And I got in there and it was
I said,
Jezebel.
oh, I see
It
what they
was
selling,
Delilah.
not just
It
food.
was
Mm,
it was
tell,
horrible.
tell.
It was worse
Yeah.
than Hooters, Twin
Worse.
Peaks.
Yeah, that's what he told
Worse.
me.
It was horrible.
That's what it was. We
He
walked
said,
in.
he said, baby,
we
who
walked
was in,
in.
what you call it, like saints to them.
We walked in and I said, the devil's, they was like, no, the food is good, the environment. I said, yo, number one, all of us are men of
And
God.
then they older.
2, all of us are married. Then 3, all of y'all are 20 years older than me.
Yeah, he the baby.
That's disgusting.
So this, and I left and they was like, oh, you, and I'm like,
You just so holy.
yeah,
and
you
God.
just so holy
It's
and
all
you
right,
this and
it's
that.
all
And
right.
God gave you eyes for a like doing all of them things. And she'll tell
I'm
you,
holy and you horny.
you horny. And you lying. You lying because you ain't tell your wife you was going to Bombshell.
No.
And
She think you at revival.
I went home.
Sorry.
I went home. She was like, I don't know what happened, but I like it because I went home and I curled. I just held on to and I cried. And I was praying. And I said, God, thank you. Thank you that I don't need outlets anymore.
That's good.
Yeah.
Thank you that I don't have to run away from home in order to feel fulfilled or feel. Thank you that I got bombshells at home.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah.
Period.
And so that's why I stopped hanging out, stopped going places, because I'm like, there are a lot of people who are married and live like they're single.
Totally different lifestyle.
And that ain't the way God called for us to live.
I enjoy your company too.
Come on. Well, this is the end of the episode. We're going to, wrap this up. Let them enjoy each other's company. We're going to enjoy each other.
That's right.
Yeah.
We back from Jamaica, but we still floating.
Yeah, man. Look, Couples Canvas, like, share, subscribe. We hope that this episode blew your mind. And look, we'll be back with so many more amazing episodes. I'm Calvin with my amazing wife, Helen. We got Pastor BJ along with Pastor Joy. Know that we love you, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. God bless you.
Love y'all. Shabbat.